Hello and welcome to Goals Galore, and today I have for you my FA Cup 4th round predictions. If you're going to enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's predict the 4th round of the FA Cup. We begin on the Thursday where it's Bournemouth hosting my team Swansea. Now this fixture happened in the Carabao Cup at the Liberty Stadium. It was an interesting game. I'm actually vlogging the channel if you want to check that one out. But it was a good game. Bournemouth had to come from behind, I think it was twice, to end up winning that one off the top of my head. But in this one, I think it's been a really tricky game for the Swans against Bournemouth, who of course had to come from 2 goals down to beat QPR away from home last time. I think they win here 3-2 to the Cherries in this one. Moving on, we go to Ashton Gate. The visitors are Nottingham Forest. Now, of course, both of these sides had to get through replays in the 3rd round. Bristol City, the hosts for this one, knocked out West Ham 1-0. What an incredible game that was. As for Nottingham Forest, extra time away at Blackpool to win that one. In this one, I think it's been a really interesting, really exciting game. I'd love to see an upset in this one, but I'm just going to go for Forest. 2-1 to Forest. Up next, we go to Stamford Bridge. The visitors are Aston Villa, who are absolutely flying in the Premier League at the moment. And in the FA Cup, of course, last time out in the 3rd round, they did beat Middlesbrough 1-0 away from home. As for Chelsea, get into the 4th round stage as expected. Of course, they beat Preston North End in the 3rd round. Here, against Aston Villa, I think it'll be a really good game. I'm actually looking forward to this one on the Friday night, but I do think Villa win it. 2-0 to Unai Emery's men. Up next, now we go to Hillsborough. The visitors are Coventry. Now, this game was a championship game just a few days ago, so interesting to see how this one results. Of course, in the championship game, it was Sheffield Wednesday 1, Coventry City 2. In this one, similar scoreline, but Coventry to get 3. 3-1 to the Sky Blues away at Hillsborough here. And finishing off with the Friday games, we've got Tottenham hosting Man City. Looking forward to this one big time because it's 2 teams that want to play attractive football. And for Man City, it's just getting better with the likes of Haaland becoming available now, I'm pretty sure. Doku's back. Kevin De Bruyne's back. It's really exciting. As for Tottenham, though, of course, the injury concerns are still there. But, of course, a lot of players are coming back, like Van der Ven, so exciting for both sides at the moment. But in this one, looking forward to it. I can see a few goals, but City to edge it. 2-1 away at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Moving on, we go to Ipswich, hosting Maidstone on the 12:30 kickoff on the Saturday. Maidstone, the lowest ranked side left in the competition of National League South. Of course, they knocked out Stevenage on home soil last time out. In this one against Ipswich, it'll be an interesting game. It'll be a cracker away at Portman Road. And I think this one is heading for a replay. 2-2 at Portman Road in this one. Up next is no Premier League affair for Everton hosting Luton Town. Can't see this one being too interesting. So I'll just put my score prediction out there. 1-0 Everton. I think they'll just about get through. Just like how they just got through against Crystal Palace. 1-0 in the 3rd round. An all-championship affair next. It's Leeds hosting Plymouth. Leeds hoping to catch Southampton and Ipswich for 2nd place in the championship. As for Plymouth in the championship this season, after what's happened in the last month, having so many players recalled from their loans, manager leaving, appointing a new manager, it's all happening. They'll just want to stay up in the championship this season. For this FA Cup game, I'm backing Leeds to win 3-0. Of course, they beat Peterborough away last time. What a goal, Patrick Bamford. Absolutely insane. Could we see another wonder strike from him in this one again? Well, I think Leeds will get the win. 3-0 over their championship opposition. Once again, it's an all-championship game where Leicester, top of the league in the championship, host Tony Mowbray's Birmingham, who, in the replay against Hull, beat them late on, 2-1 in that one. Interesting game. However, it doesn't get much easier because in this one they face the Foxes, who recently, though, haven't been on the best of form in the last few games. Of course, they just drew to Ipswich. Nevertheless, a brilliant side, Ipswich, of course. But in this one, I can see goals galore. I hope so anyway. 4-2 Leicester win. Moving on, we go to Bramall Lane. The visitors are Brighton and Hove Albion. Looking forward to this one. I think this is going to be a really exciting one. Not the best round tie of the round, but an interesting one nevertheless at Bramall Lane. I do fancy Brighton to progress to the 5th round in a 2-0 win here away at Sheffield United. And up next we go to Craven Cottage, and the visitors are Newcastle. In the 3rd round they got a massive win against their rivals Sunderland, and in this one they travel to London to face Fulham, who of course are in a semi-final at the moment in the Carabao Cup, albeit they are trailing, so they'll be hoping to have another good cup run in the FA Cup this year. As for Newcastle, their season pretty much dead and buried if they do get knocked out of the FA Cup, so this one's important. They've got to win. I think they will, just about 2-1 away at Craven Cottage in this one. I am planning to do a lot of watch-alongs this match week for the FA Cup, so do be sure to put notifications on for the channel so you do not miss any time I upload or go live. Next up we go to arguably the best tie of the round. It's the Black Country Derby, West Brom hosting Wolves. Looking forward to this one big time. The Championship team, West Brom of course, sitting in a playoff place at the moment, taking on and hosting Wolverhampton Wanderers, who under Gary O'Neill this season have been very good at home. Away from home, not as good. In this one, I think it'll be goals galore, 5-goal thriller, West Brom to advance. 3-2 in this one. Looking forward to this one. Up next we go to Vicarage Road, and success last time in the 3rd round at home. This time they faced Championship opposition in Southampton, who I got to see face the Swans in the Championship last weekend. And yeah, they were very good. They were very good. Dominated the ball completely. Absolute joke. In this one against Watford, I think they win. They'll make it, is it 22 now unbeaten? It's ridiculous. But Southampton to win 3-1 away at Vicarage Road in the FA Cup 4th round. Moving on, we go to Liverpool hosting Norwich, and this one, every time Norwich get promoted to the Premier League, it always seems like the opening day is against Liverpool, and for some reason it always ends 5-0, so guess what? 5-0 Liverpool in this one. I can't see Norwich putting up a shock in this one. Liverpool just so good at the moment, sitting pretty at the top of the Premier League. In the 3rd round against Arsenal, they rode their luck, but you got to do that in football sometimes. The magic of the FA Cup helped them through for sure. Down to South Wales and to Rodney Parade. It's Newport County hosting Man United, and at Rodney Parade for this one they have added some more seats, so the capacity now is sold out at 9,000 at Rodney Parade as they host Premier League opposition in Man United. Definitely be doing a watch along for this one because it's got to be one of the games of the rounds. Newport County of League 2, not having a great season. Take on Premier League Man United, who also aren't having a good season. In the 3rd round, of course, Man United got past Wigan. It wasn't the best game to watch, I'll be honest. And as for Newport, it took my replay to get past Eastleigh. In this one, I'm going for the upset. I'm going Newport 2, Man United 1. And we finish off at Ewood Park. It's Blackburn hosting Wrexham. And of course, this one's going to be highly anticipated for the visitors, who, of course, last time beat Shrewsbury Town in the FA Cup 3rd round. As for Blackburn, they, of course, overcome Cambridge on home turf. And in this one, against Wrexham, I think they'll do the same in a 5-2 victory for Blackburn. Not going to be an easy game for either side. Blackburn this season have been so inconsistent because you look at how many games they've played, they've either won or lost really on most occasions. They rarely draw. So you'd expect this one to be decided in the 90 and not have to go to a replay. I did watch Wrexham play Shrewsbury. Wasn't pretty at all, to be honest, but in the end they got the job done. I think they'll try hold out Blackburn and then just try get a few goals late on. That's only my prediction. In this one, 5-2 Blackburn. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Well then guys, they are my FA Cup 4th round predictions. If you have enjoyed, please do consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. Turn notifications on so you never miss a video, and you'll be notified when I go live for the live streams. This, of course, round of the FA Cup. I'll see you in the next one very soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.